Hi everyone, it's Natasha from AxelsonAcademy. Today I'm sharing with you a book that is new to me called Tough Cookie. So I'm going to link below the previous video that I did on creating gingerbread puppets with your students and then using one of the Jan Barrett books about gingerbread men to teach that using a top-down web for beginning, middle, and end of the story, or characters and setting and activities or events. One of my students got this book for me after we learned that lesson. So thank you very much, Megan. She found this book, and it's a different version of a gingerbread story. There are some similarities, but one thing that I think is interesting about this book in particular is the role of the fox. So in all these books that we see gingerbread men, we often see a fox appear, sort of as this antagonist who's out to get the gingerbread man. And the fox character in this book really plays a different role. And I think as we're talking about character traits, that would be something that you could really lead a class discussion on with this. One other thing to note, the same student who got me this book also used that Jan Barrett recipe that turns up at the end of the book that I used in this video linked below, and the recipe was fabulous. So if you're going back and you're doing that lesson with the Gingerbread Man book, highly recommend that you bake those up. Now, the title of this book is Tough Cookie. It's a Christmas story by Edward Hemingway. Once upon a time, while Fox was visiting Christmas Town in the land of holiday treats, a little cookie, still warm from the bakery oven, burst out the front door and shouted, "I'm a sweet cookie." "Well, hello to you too. And since you brought it up, you do look sweet." "Of course I'm sweet and fast. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the sugar cookie man." Fox never could resist a challenge, so he gave chase, shouting back, "You look very sweet, sweet enough to eat." "Ha ha, just try to eat me. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the sugar cookie." Hey, Fox was pretty fast. And he loved sweets. Crunch. But Cookie wasn't sweet at all. And Fox spit him right out. "You taste awful." "How dare you? I'm a sugar cookie. I taste wonderful." "Sorry to break it to you, my little friend, but you taste terrible. Plus, I think I just broke my tooth. You are one tough cookie." "But I'm sweet." No, you're not." "But if I'm not a sweet cookie, then what am I? A slowpoke who tastes terrible? What do I do now? Boo-hoo." There, don't cry. Maybe you just need some sweetening up. "You think so?" "It's worth a try." So after a quick trip to the dentist to get his tooth fixed, Fox took Cookie out to the Christmas Town Spa, where the elves dipped him in delicious eggnog, sprinkled him with powdered sugar, and sang him sugary, sweet Christmas carols. Fox gave him a lick, but Cookie still tasted terrible. "You said you were a slowpoke. Maybe we should work on your running instead." So Fox signed up Cookie for the Sweet Treat Christmas race that very afternoon, and they headed for the park. But Cookie's stubby legs and lack of experience made it impossible for him to keep up with the more seasoned runners. And as hard as he tried, "Run, run as fast as you can, Cookie," he came in last place. Cookie was exhausted. He didn't feel so tough. Was he cut out for anything? Fox thought so. Every tree in Christmas Town should be able to build itself a proper gingerbread house. You can too. I'll help. Okay. So they found a nice little spot in a gated community of cookie cutter and got to work building and decorating. But when they were finished and Cookie went inside his beautiful new home, crash! It didn't exactly hold up. And that's when Cookie crumbled. I'm not sweet, I'm not fast, I can't even make a gingerbread house. Everything I do is half-baked. Don't give up, my little Cookie. We'll figure this out. You've just got to hang in there. Why not hang in with us? We've been looking forward to meeting you all day. Huh? What do you say? It makes perfect sense, seeing as we're Christmas tree ornaments, and you are too. I am? Of course you are, silly. You're not like other cookies. You're special, baked with glue and lots of salt, with a little hole in your head for a ribbon. Oh, so that's what that's for. I should have guessed. Cookie finally knew what he was made of, and he couldn't have been happier. That afternoon, he hung with care from a branch on the biggest Christmas tree in the center of the park, with the sweetest view in town. Overjoyed, Cookie shouted for all the world to hear. Look, look, look at me. You can't reach me. I'm an ornament on a tree. Make some room up there for me, Cookie. Fox could never resist a challenge. The end. When you turn to the last page, it gives you a recipe that you could cook up your own tough cookie that would be an ornament on a tree. It also gives you some icing and decorating recipes and a recipe that you could make into a cookie too. So lots of good projects that go along here. Now let's talk about an activity that you could do with this book and the other gingerbread book that I have made a video for you on by Jan Brett. This is a great time to delve into characteristics of a character. And if we look at the fox character, our fox is really evident in this book as really playing the role of a friend, an encourager. And we could list all these great descriptive words for the fox in this book, and then add some descriptors of fox in the other book where he really was, you know, the antagonist out to eat that cookie, and have kids do a sorting activity of those characteristics with you. I highly recommend this book. If you have any other wonderful Christmas cookie books that you can recommend to me, please leave that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.